Falcon Zero here, and welcome back to my channel. I have another video for you guys today, and this is gamers on the new generation and what has changed from gamers in the previous generation to new ones on to today. Now, this is my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and before you guys say anything in the comment section below, this is just what I think, and this is not fact. This is not set in stone. This is just what I see. I'm also going to take this generation from anyone born in the year 2000 and later are going to fit into this category, and that is being with mobile games. Now, I see mobile gaming has changed the video game industry as a whole, especially in the younger gamers. I'm not saying it's targeted just to the younger gamers, I just say the majority of the younger gamers who grew up in that time period are more into it than older ones. Not saying at all that the older people or older generation are not into mobile gaming, because that is not true. They totally are. But what I also see from this younger generation is that when they're playing a game like Angry Birds, when you just take it and you fling the bird to hit the pigs, you play for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe you even do play it for an hour as well. But there's no plot, there's no story, it's just mobile gaming. That's what mobile gaming is for the most part. And there are mobile games out there that have strategy and make you think and go on, but it's nothing like console gaming. And then when you see this younger generation sometimes pick up a console game, such as like the Ocarina of Time for instance, sometimes they get frustrated, sometimes they don't want to play anymore and they just put it down because they can't figure it out in 10 seconds, which in mobile gaming you can usually always figure out super fast. Now again, that is an older game as well, so maybe they also feel like the technology just wasn't there back then and they get frustrated and turn it off as well. That is definitely a possibility to that too. I just see it more and more though, kids in this generation that are younger just seem to want to turn off console games if they can't figure it out in 5 minutes or less. I also think games have gotten easier over the years as well. Not saying that they still put out hard games out there and there's still plenty of complex games that they can play. I just feel like in a whole, games have gotten easier over the years. Now, I think this is to get the retention time down on a younger audience as well, to get them more involved into the game. Now, you also have a lot more shooters now than we did too, and I think that's also a little bit easier to get sidetracked into, because when you're just shooting and going at the same time and you get to respawn every time you die, it's really easy to just get up and go. Now, growing up with the N64, and that was the highlight of 3D platforming games, they were totally different kind of games back then when I get to see them today. And when I've seen the gaming evolve from there, I've seen gaming go to online play, gaming go into mass shooters just taking the control of everything, and 3D platformers kind of dying, but kind of coming back a little bit as of now. But it's just weird to see the mobile gaming and the younger audience on what they do with that. Someone like myself who's not into mobile gaming as much, that doesn't mean that there are people my age though that are into mobile gaming, just doesn't click as much with me, because it just is a mindless, senseless game that I see as just kind of a 5 to 10 minute placeholder. Now, the interesting thing on this as well is the Nintendo Switch. You have AAA titles now, such as Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey, that you can take on the go and also play in HD on your TV at the same time. This has never been done before. Now, this just makes me think, is this going to track the younger audience as much as the mobile gaming does, as it's so accessible and it's just as easy to transport it as your phone? Like, it's a little bit bigger than your phone, but you can take AAA titles with you on the go wherever you want now. And this is really interesting to see if the younger generation will pick up on console gaming again more than mobile gaming. With titles like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey that you can just pick up and go, it's really hard to tell if they'll pick up on that. And it's really, will the games hold their attention, or are they just going to go straight back to mobile gaming? But with also games like Splatoon and Mario Kart that you can also just take on the go, the lineup is stellar that the Switch is putting out here. Let me know what changes you guys have seen in video games. This is just my opinion and my perspective of what I've seen, and I would be excited to know what you guys feel. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? Let me know in the comments below. And also, what do you feel like the future in changing in video games is going to be as well? Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, show me your moves.